This video is about title tags, which are perhaps the most important piece in the on-site optimization puzzle. If you are able to change only one thing on your site to assist with your search engine optimization, then this would most definitely be the one to go for. So, what is the correct format for a title tag? Well, as you might imagine, there isn't one correct answer to that. To begin with, you want to keep it simple and make sure it's accurate. And it's not going to get a great deal more complicated than that. Because if the website you're optimizing is on, let's say, page 100 of Google, endlessly tweaking your title tag isn't going to make a great deal of difference. Your time would be much better spent getting incoming links, for example. But if you get to page 1 in, say, position 6, then you might try making small changes to the title tag, as that can change your positioning by a few places. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a few moments, but for now let's just look at a nice simple way to construct a title tag. So let's look at an example, and of course we'll be using the Florida Villa Oasis website. So I can view the source by right-clicking and clicking on View Source, and here's the title tag. So whatever I type in here is what will appear in the top part of the browser window, and of course what will also show in the results in Google as a reference for your page. Now, before you change any of your title tags, you need to consider first of all whether you want the name of your website in every title tag. So, for example, in this instance, floridavillaoasis.com. Now, generally speaking, the answer is going to be no, because title tags should be very specific, and the title tag on every page should be different, as different as possible. But the exception to this would be if your website is on a very targeted theme and your domain name contains relevant keywords, as in this instance. This website is very specifically about one particular Florida villa, and the keywords Florida villa are in my domain name. So for instance, if somebody finds my website in Google, I want it to be as a result of searching for a key phrase containing the words Florida and villa. And then along with that, maybe some additional keywords, for example, Florida villa with swimming pool, Florida villa near Disney World. I want people to find this website for those phrases and a whole lot more, but in all cases it's going to contain somewhere in the key phrase the words Florida and the word villa. So an argument could be made that in this instance it would be a good idea to have the name of the website in every title tag, because it allows you to put these two main keywords into every title tag nice and easily, and without looking repetitive either, because it looks natural to have the words Florida Villa in the title tag in the description and also in the domain name. So what I'm going to do in this instance is, for the most part, I will leave the domain name in the title tag, but at the end. So the description is going to come first, and then floridavillaoasis.com at the end, providing the description isn't too long. I'm going to show you some specific examples in a moment. Okay, so you've got the decision out the way whether or not to have the name of your domain in the title tag, but then what are you going to do with the rest of the space? At this stage there are only two elements that really matter. The first one is that the title tag should accurately describe what the web page is about, because if it doesn't, then there'll be a discrepancy between the content on the page, what you've got here, and the words in the title tag. That means it'll be harder to get that page to rank in the search engines, and worse still, people who do manage to find you through the search engines are going to be disappointed because you're not showing information on what they're looking for, and they'll no doubt leave in a hurry. And the second element is that the title tag should contain the keywords that you want that page to rank for. Simple, right? But if you want to be even simpler, I'm going to show you a very simple technique for generating a good title tag on any page. It's a 3-step system, so you might want to write this down.